All right, we're going live here, and I'll wait for some people to show up. But I'm going to try this here. This has been in my fridge for a week, maybe a week and a half, and I have not tried it yet. I don't drink a lot of these, but I'll try it. See who shows up today, and we'll talk about whatever. So, yeah, just doing a regular live stream here. Hey, DJ. So, we got a DJ right here, DJ in the house. I'm doing good. Just, and I was sitting around and I figured why not do a live stream here and I will try this in a minute. But yeah, this has been in my fridge for maybe a week and a half. Have not tried it. Never. I don't drink these much, and it's actually very cold to the touch. Like I almost need a paper towel or whatever to hold it. But I'll wait for some more people to come in and then I'll pop it open. But and for people that go back and will watch this later on, I'm gonna plan on doing a big hangout soon, and I'll make an announcement on that. Um, so for people out there that the usual people that jump into the hangouts and stuff, I'll announce that coming up here. It is a energy drink. It's a high protein coffee, and the flavor is cookies and cream. So yeah, there's not a lot of sugar in it. That's kind of why I picked it up too. It's kind of like an energy drink slash high protein coffee. So we'll see how it goes. And I don't really, I don't drink energy drinks much, but I'll try it. Let me see here. So up next on the channel, I'll be reviewing Star Wars. Just went back and rewatched it today, and then after that, I'll be watching. Let me go back here. Yeah, a couple of reviews for Johnny Jerry, Max Payne, and Vanilla Sky. So I'll wait for. I think we got like one person in here so far. But yeah, it's funny because okay, so yesterday I was talking to my brother about She-Hulk and the episode where she twerks, which I at that point I had not seen yet, and I didn't really care to watch She-Hulk. And then a little bit later on, I was hanging with my dad for a little bit, and he put on She-Hulk, and that particular episode, it was episode 3, and I'm like, okay, I know what's coming, and I'm like, of course. My favorite SNL skits. Um, anything with I would say anything with Chris Farley. I mean, immediately what jumps to mind is a lot of the Chris Farley skits. I don't know if I have a favorite skit per se, but uh, Chris Farley had a lot of great ones. Hey, Steven. So we got Steven, we got DJ. I just started up the live stream probably 10 minutes ago. I'm going to a theater to see the No Way Home extended cut. I didn't even know that was. I mean, I heard about the extended cut, but I didn't know it was going to theaters. $3 a ticket? That ain't bad. Yeah, I mean, if it's $3 a ticket, go watch another movie. I mean, watch, do a double feature. But I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that I'm gonna probably right after the stream, I'll make an announcement about the next hangout, and I'm gonna plan to do it this coming weekend coming up. And I know there's not many people in the stream right now, but if I don't know, what do you guys think about if Thursday night works or whatnot? I thought about doing it Thursday night. Yeah, but so I'm gonna try this right here while I wait on more people. But this is a high protein coffee, cookies and cream flavored. Never tried one of these, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I don't drink energy drinks much, but we'll go for it. Holy, wow. It's not bad. It tastes just like iced coffee. I don't know if I can really taste the cookies and cream, but it's definitely a little shot of energy, of course. Tastes just like coffee to me. I don't know where the cookies and cream are at, but they're definitely not in that. I mean, the flavor's not bad, but the cookies and cream is kind of false advertisement. It almost tastes like I could have shaken it up a little bit, but it's all right. I don't know if I'm going to drink all of it. Hey, Alter Ego. Thursday night should be okay. I'll let you know. What about Friday night? I mean, I can do Friday night. I mean, uh, you know, whatever you guys think is a better night. Thursday, Friday night. Maybe I'll do it Friday night. But yeah, expect a little announcement video, and I'll kind of like pre-schedule it so we can get some people in there. Yeah, the trailer for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, whatever. I tried watching it, like I was watching it at work, but I could not hear a thing. And that's probably a good thing because even from the looks of it, it looks very cheap. And yeah. I could probably drink this whole thing, but I'm not going to. I'm not trying to get too hyped up. Yeah, I heard about that. We're getting a sequel to Tusk. Not that I care. I never saw Tusk. Whoever shows up. I mean, whoever shows up at the next hangout. Um, like Matt Thomas, it's been a minute since we've talked or had, a hangout or a stream, but I'll definitely put it out there for people that are interested in coming in. And yeah, and thank you for the comment on the review bombing video. Yeah, I did not know Amazon owns IMDb. I found that out this morning, and I'm like, of course. That's why a lot of the bad reviews are put, pushed down to the bottom. Thoughts on upcoming Black Panther 2? I don't really care to see it. Re- Review bomb the drink. No, it's not bad. It's just um, I'm not going to drink the whole thing, but it's not bad. What is it with movies from the 2010s getting sequels? I have no idea. Is Tusk 2 going to be dumped onto direct to DVD? Probably. Again, the fact that we pay for these streaming services and these films and they hide out reviews is assaulting to the consumer. Exactly. Like, let's just put out the good reviews and the praise, fuck. Let's hide all the negativity and all the, bad reviews and review bombing. I'm tired of that. But yeah, it's just the whole thing is stupid. Maybe, and even there's people out there that just didn't like it. How about they just didn't like Rings of Power? You know, big fans of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the works of, Tolkien, who did not like Rings of Power. Maybe they just didn't like Rings of Power. And I'm sure some people out there probably, wrote, these long reviews as to why they did not like the show. And, they're thrown into that category of, being negative and being haters. And I'm sure their reviews are being, or rants are being suppressed. So, fuck them. Trick or Treat. I've never seen Trick or Treat. It is called a. It's called Kettle Coffee Cookies and Cream Craze. I got this from a. I got this from a Walmart, and I think it was like a dollar and a half. It wasn't much, and again, the flavor's okay. It's not bad. Why is the 2020s doing the exact same thing as the 2010s did? Because they think they could do it better. I don't know. I mean, not that the 2010s were. I mean, there were some good, a lot. There was quite a few good movies in the 2010s, but I don't know. Just they have nothing else to do. Cats and Dogs 3. We have a right to criticize if we watch and pay for these films and shows. These filmmakers think they're better than us, and yet they'll take our money, but we can't criticize them. Exactly. They think that, they're fully immune to any criticism or backlash or bad mouth. How about your product sucks? How about your movie or your series sucked? And we give reasons, we give honest reviews and constructive reviews and criticisms as to why this show sucks or this movie sucks or why it's bad or why it's weak or why it's mediocre. But you're not open to changing uh, you know what you made. You don't want to take accountability. You don't want to take it. See, yeah, this energy drink's messing me up a little bit. You don't want to take accountability. You don't want to, look in the mirror and change. Like I talked about in the video, the Sonic the Hedgehog thing. The first design of Sonic got crapped on. The makers of the film, didn't go on social media and suppress bad word of mouth and talked shit to people on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter. No, they're like, okay, we see what you guys are talking about. We're going to go back and fix it. We're going to go back and, rectify this mistake and fix it up. They didn't, again, go out and, disable the comments on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter. They actually went back and said, you know what? Yeah, you're right. This doesn't look good. Let's change it. But Amazon's not going to do that. I know these other websites out there that are going to suppress the bad word of the bad word of mouth, and the bad reviews. They're just going to weed them out. Let's weed out the backlash or the blacklash. Almost said blacklash. Let's weed out any negative, um, word of mouth, or bad review or negative review. Let's just throw everybody into the label of being toxic and being sexist and racist and misogynist and twerkist, because the She-Hulk twerked in the series episode 3, which again I had to bear through. Like, so for the people that are just watching, yesterday I was with my brother at the store and I was joking about She-Hulk twerking, and then less than an hour later I'm hanging out with my dad for a little bit and he puts on She-Hulk in that episode, so I had to watch it. She-Hulk twerking, but Mark Ruffalo wants to throw a bitch fit about, oh, people, we need to make a change to IMDb and the rating system, and stop the negative press and the negative feedback and the negative words that are being said about She-Hulk and the directors aboard. How about shut up, Mark Ruffles? I mean, Ruffalo, Buffalo, Mark, Burrito. See, I'm going off again, but so yeah, just stupid. Critters 2. I gotta go with Gremlins 2. But I enjoy Critters 2. Exactly. A lot of the fans of the Lord of the Rings are not liking this show. For me, the 2010s was actually a great decade for films, back when modern filmmaking was good. There are a few, and I mean a few, good films in the 2020s. Exactly. It's 2010s, there were some good movies. I mean, you had the John Wick movies, you had the Expendables, you had what else? I can't say Rambo, that was '08. But there's quite a few that I can name. The 2020s are basically, they're trying to copy the 2010s, and it's just a bad paint job. I don't know. It feels like the 2010s all over again, but with an even worse paint job. A remake of House Party? Why? I'd rather watch Generation Knock Knock. I can't stand. Yeah, nobody likes Rings of Power. Wah. I also love how some people said, "Oh, Sonic fans are overreacting over his look." Like, seriously, it's called criticism. If you don't criticize anything, then mediocrity will continue. Exactly. Well said. It will continue because they don't want to hear, the bad word of mouth and the bad press and the negative feedback, with Rings of Power or these other projects out there. We're just, in return, we're just going to keep getting mediocrity. And people just say, well, visually it looks great and it has a great score. And that's all I hear. Visuals are great, great score, visuals and score, visuals and score. If that's all it takes to satisfy you, then I'm sorry. There's no standards. You have how standards have really fallen. Oh wow, I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. Yeah, I had watched She-Hulk, and so yeah, this is what happened, and I'm trying to catch up with the comments here a little bit. So yesterday, me and my brother were at Walmart, and we were talking for a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, did you hear about She-Hulk twerking in the episode?" I didn't see it, but I heard about it, and so we were kind of making fun of it. And then less than an hour later, I'm hanging with my dad for a little bit. He puts on She-Hulk in that episode. And so I'm like, oh, great. I'm like, cringing on the inside. But yeah, She Hulk twerks. But Mark Ruffalo wants to, suppress the negative feedback on IMDb. Fuck Mark Ruffalo. Hey, Orc. How's it going? Notice a pattern, guys. Chris Evans bitched about hate for his lightest film, and it's from the MCU, not Mark Ruffles. Yeah, we're going to call him Mark Ruffles. Bitching about criticism for his co stars. Yeah. Hey, Rambo Wrath. Matt is in the house. Uh, I saw a thumbnail for your rant on Replicas. I have to check that out. Yeah, Replicas, that's a lame movie. Very forgettable. I have to watch that review, but I did not care for Replicas. The Batman, which I have the Blu-ray, I thought that was, really good, well made. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I got that on Blu-ray. Elvis, I really like that, and I definitely want to pick that up when it comes out on Blu-ray. I have to look at the list here. Top Gun Maverick, I really liked. Samaritan, I'm probably going to forget about, to be honest. I mean, I gave it a decent review, but I'm trying to see what else I've seen this year. I'm just going through the films of this year. Like, I haven't seen Prey. I haven't seen, Lightyear. Um, Thor Ragnar was it? No, Thor Love and Thunder. Didn't really care for. X. I didn't really care for that. But I've seen a few, but I would say definitely the Batman's a favorite of mine this year. Let me see. Doing okay. I'm sure all these actors and producers have criticized film, shows, food, and any other product or person. Yeah, even Mark Ruffalo, he comes off as a person that, you know, if a steak is not cooked all the way, or, they didn't, I don't know. I just, fuck Mark Ruffalo. How about that? Exactly. What did your father and brother think about the episode? I don't know. Like my brother, he's more of a fan of the MCU than I am, but I don't know what he feels about She-Hulk. Uh, I know he doesn't like She-Hulk twerking, but I don't know. I have to ask him about that. What's his take on it? Like Andrew, he's more into the MCU stuff, but I don't know if he's seen She-Hulk, Lightyear. How did you break it? Well, I guess I have to watch the video to find out. But yeah, replicas I actually have that on Blu-ray. I don't know why. I think I found that real cheap. I don't know why I have it. To me, it's a very forgettable movie. It's like it's a blend of films that you've seen before, and I thought it was just very bad, very badly executed. Yeah, I like to check out Bullet Train. I don't know why I forgot about that, but I like to check out that one. A monster movie fan. Bullet Train was your favorite of this year. You might really dig Prey. It's PC as fuck though. Yeah, I don't know if I will dig it, but we'll see. Grant Theft Ruben. No problem, man. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo's a big whiny baby. She-Hulk versus Judge Dredd. I got to go with Judge Dredd. You know what? I'll go. I'll go for Carl Urban's Dredd. How about that? Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Who's Megan Thee Stallion? The only stallion I know is the Italian stallion, and that's Fabio. Or if you want to say Rocky. Um, But yeah, I just watched that one episode and I'm like, oh my god, it's just it's a joke. It's just a joke. Okay. She's good. She's just laying around somewhere. Again, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Lock up Israel Miller. Hashtag Hash Brown. Lock up Israel Miller. Yeah, we're haters. Yeah, Amber, Midhunter, Thunder. Yeah, we're haters because we didn't like Prey. Whatever. That's everybody. That's Hollywood's response to everything now. If you didn't like it, you're a hater. If you didn't like it, you're a sexist or a misogynist or that's the answer now. And you wonder why people just don't care anymore. People don't care about what they're putting out in this industry. And they get, very mediocre returns. Yeah, definitely. They found a director for the BioShock movie. Never played BioShock. Even though most of the critics liked Prey, while I don't know, maybe they're on crack. But then the few people who didn't like it get called out as haters. Yeah. Again, we're all, because we love the first two Predator movies and we didn't like Prey, we're haters. South African movies, I don't know. What are South African movies? You think We Need the Pooh, Blood and Honey look like a wrong turn movie? I didn't see the. I was watching the trailer at work, but I could not hear a thing because there's so much noise. But even the looks of it looks cheap. Let's hope they don't make a direct-to-video sequel to Hot Tub Time Machine 2. Don't encourage them, Alter. They might do it. After Predator 2, there's no more films. Exactly. I mean, to me, the last good Predator film was Predator 2. I haven't seen Prey, and I don't plan on it unless maybe I was paid to watch, but I ain't gonna watch it, man. See, I started talking about Prey, and my camera started fuzzing up. No Predators, no the Predator, no Prey. Yeah, AVP I saw in the theater, unfortunately, back in 2004. Accident Man. I haven't seen the first one. Yeah, IMDb needs to review negative She-Hulk. But yeah, Mark Ruffalo. Mark Buffalo, Mark Ruffles. Oh God, Mark Ruffalo. Shut up. Just shut up. What's sad is again, damn, my camera keeps fuzzing up. Maybe Mark Ruffalo is causing this to happen. Uh, what's sad is again, there's a really good FPS, like I said before, called Prey from '06 that has a Native American fighting aliens. That it gets forgotten, but unneeded Predator entry gets love is insane. Exactly. Maybe they ripped it off. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. Wah. I know you're fine, Ruben. Mark Ruffalo's the new John Avenger. No, there's only one John Avenger. But Yeah, we're just gonna let's just call him Mark Ruffles from now on. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo doesn't need his bottle. Yeah, he needs some soy milk. Ozzy Osbourne as a Doc Ock. Come on. But yeah, so fuck. But yeah, so Star Wars reviews coming up. That'll be my next video. And then I'm gonna get to some reviews, well, other reviews here for Johnny Jerry, for Max Payne and Vanilla Sky. So we'll see how those movies go. How those movies go. I have never seen them. Let's see here. He's also just pissed because this is the closest he will get to a standalone Hulk film, and his fragile ego can't handle anything Hulk related and gets destroyed. Yeah, I mean, it's just, when Mark Ruffalo first came onto the scene, I didn't mind him. I will say that. I didn't mind Mark Ruffalo when he first came on. I would say, to me, the last film where I didn't mind him was Thor Ragnarok. But after that, it's just, Mark Ruffalo opened his mouth way too much, and now it's like getting to the point where I think almost part of it too is that he's saying this stuff to keep his job. That he's saying this stuff, like, going off on people on IMDb and the reviewers and the users because it's a way to keep his job and kiss ass and, brown nose to, earn points. And I think that's what it is, that he's willing to, go to the bat, go, you know, go to the bat for She-Hulk so much. Maybe he's thinking that the more that he'll defend and will defend She-Hulk and, whatever Marvel puts out, that maybe they'll give him another solo Hulk movie, but I doubt it because nobody wants to see that. We want to see Hulk, go around the table and serve breakfast tacos. They don't want to give us another Hulk movie. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe too that's part of it. Like, maybe he's kind of hanging on to, wanting another Hulk movie, a solo Hulk film. So he's willing to say some, ridiculous stuff and, go to bat for Marvel, go to bat for She-Hulk, and go to bat for, the people involved in She-Hulk and defend it and go off on people on Twitter and, well, IMDb. I wonder if a part of that is, if that's the case. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Yeah. But I don't want this to turn into the Mark Ruffalo stream. Um, so we can keep talking about Mark Ruffalo all day, but I don't want to. Tom and Jerry is getting another direct-to-video movie. I didn't know they made a. Yeah, definitely. Lou Ferrigno is the man. Oh, you guys are fine. I mean, I'm just no. I mean, I'll go off on Mark Ruffalo more, but that is a weird question, Ross. I don't know. I why would you ask if I ever shave my body? That's kind of a weird question. Every beans, yeah. Well, depends, I guess. Banana smoothies, sure, they're fine. What's next? Tom and Jerry Hot Tub Time Machine? Maybe. You know what? I could go for that. Tom Holland's smart. Yeah, I can't blame Tom Holland for wanting to quit social media. See, I can't, maybe Mark Ruffalo should take a page or a note from Tom Holland. Maybe it's time to get off social media. I just think that the more people that like Ruffles, Mark Ruffles, we're gonna call him Mark Ruffles. So we're gonna call him that from now on. I think people just are just so miserable and bitter for some reason too that in order to feel good they have to go off on people on you know all these social media platforms. Yeah, Tom and Jerry meets Bruce Lee. I would go for that. Tom and Jerry meets the Big Lebowski. That'd be fun. Mark Wahlberg is better than Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would say that Mark Wahlberg's a better Mark than Mark Ruffalo. I'm sorry, Mark Ruffles. So let's get that trending. Hashtag Mark Ruffles. How about that? So he's not Mark Ruffalo to me anymore. He's Mark Ruffles. Tom and Jerry meets Jurassic Park. Sure. Yeah, Mark Hamill's better. Oh, you know what? Next week is Cobra Kai. I forgot about that. Yeah, Ruffles misses the mark. So yeah, I forgot. Next Friday is going to be Cobra Kai. So if that's the case, because I know my brother wants to watch it, um, what I may do is probably for this weekend coming up is do the hangout either Thursday or it's going to be if I do it on Saturday. If I do it on a Saturday, it will probably be in the middle of the day. So for people watching out there, do you guys prefer as far as the hangouts go this Thursday or Saturday? Thursday, I could do Thursday night, or it's going to be Saturday during the day. Yeah, I did hear about that. You ever watch Avatar: the Last Airbender? No. Yeah, so I'm thinking, yeah, because Friday night, I think me and my brother and my dad were gonna watch Cobra Kai. So Thursday night or probably Saturday during the day, which is better for you guys? If I do it Saturday, I may start, maybe around lunch or so. Okay. Sofia Vergara. Who's that? I think I've heard of that name before, but I don't know who that is. Whew. Seems like every meme is considered dead after a couple of weeks. I don't know how that works. Um, I'm thinking maybe 7 or 8, maybe 7, maybe 7. Yeah, 7:30 at night. Wednesday Adams. I know the trailer is out, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know what to think about it. I don't have a. I don't know what to make of it. Like I haven't seen the trailer yet. I know Luis Guzman is Gomez. I don't know how I feel about that. I like Luis Guzman, but I don't know if he really fits for me as Gomez. Yeah. Top 5 favorite movies of the 70s. I gotta go. I gotta throw in Jaws. That's definitely my favorite. Um, Alien, Rocky. Let me see here. Like I should be able to name 70s movies right off the bat, but I'm trying to. You know what? Superman the movie. So Jaws, Alien, Superman the movie. Um, hmm. I could say Enter the Dragon, Halloween. Is that 5? So Jaws. So and it's well, Jaws is definitely number 1, and then after that, Alien. And I would say Superman the movie. So 2 more. Um, yeah, Rocky. I mean, and maybe Enter the Dragon. Yeah, that'd be fun. Top 10 actors you want to take a selfie with. I don't know if I have 10, but um, I mean, there's a few. Top 10 TV shows I love: MacGyver, Stargate SG-1. I have all the TV shows right here. So, um, yeah, The X Files, Quantum Leap. Uh, yeah, Seinfeld. I mean, there's a few, but I don't know if I can give you 10 right now. Yeah, New Hope, I love. I just actually rewatched New Hope today for a request. So I'll be working on that review soon. Didn't know that. Hmm. The Rookie, definitely underrated. Uh, I'm trying to think of others. I mean, Heartbreak Ridge. Yeah, Heartbreak Ridge is really good. The Rookie's really good. Um, Space Cowboys. That's fun. Saturday's actually perfect. Okay. All in the Family. Never seen. I've seen clips, but I've never sat down and watched the show. Star Trek. My favorite Clint Eastwood film is probably Magnum Force. That's a tough one. There's quite a few that I really love, but mm, uh, 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 uh. I mean, I have to think about that one. Uh, a Fistful of Dollars is really good, and A Line of Fire, Unforgiven. Love that one. Do I like the Star Wars prequels? I mean, I think now, now that I've seen them quite a few times, I think I would like the first one okay. Attack of the Clones, I probably would not like anymore. Revenge of the Sith is decent, not bad. I think I could watch that one. So, yeah, I mean, compared to the recent Star Wars movies, I would probably like the prequels more. But Attack of the Clones, I probably wouldn't like. Actually, I haven't seen those. The Outlaw Josie Wells, I think I have somewhere. Like I have, actually, I don't have Kelly's Heroes. That's one that I don't have. Where Eagles Dare, I actually have in the Blu-ray pack um, that I need to open up. I haven't opened it up in a year or two. Yeah, Dirty Harry. Have the Hulk throw into the trash, force feed rotten egg salad sandwiches, and have Mr. Burns sick hounds on. Uh, I don't know. You could throw Mark Ruffles into the trash. Give the rotten egg salad sandwich to John Moore, and the last to Amy Schumer. Yeah, I did hear about that. Mm, I think Keanu Reeves has done some great action movies. Um, yeah, I don't know. Is Keanu Reeves an action hero? What do you guys say? I mean, I love the John Wick movies. He's done some good action films before. He's actually, I mean, to compare to a lot of actors now, I mean, yeah, I would say, but I don't know though. I mean, is Keanu Reeves? Would you guys consider him an action hero? I'm a big fan of Keanu, and again, I love the John Wick movies and some other films that he's done. But what do you? I mean, Tom Cruise. He's done some great movies, but I don't know. Is he an action hero? Spiderwick TV show. Yeah, Jason Statham is the last traditional action hero, in my opinion. I would like to see Statham in one of the John Wick movies. Now, that'd be cool. Put him in John Wick 5. I would say Keanu was kind of an action hero. He was in Speed, Point Break, Matrix, John Wick. Yeah, I mean, you know what, I agree with that. I mean, John Wick. I mean, again, I love the John Wick movies, and that I wish that he would just stick with that. I mean, don't make any other, no more Matrix movies, no more Bill and Ted movies. Replicas sucked. Siberia sucked. Knock Knock sucks. And Bill and Ted 3 sucks. So, Keanu should just keep on making John Wick movies or, other films that are similar in style, that are not too far off from the John Wick movies. I guess you can say that Tom Cruise is an action star then. Constantine is very underrated, definitely. Tanya Roberts, yeah. Street Kings 2 with Ray Liotta. Didn't see. Yeah, I watched that. He just has a very different aesthetic for an action hero. Doesn't have the tough over 40 chisel look. He's more like a sleeker modern action star from the 90s. Yeah, I definitely agree with that assessment. I mean, Keanu too. I mean, I think what really Keanu, I think because he has the qualities of an everyman. It's like he's not Tom Cruise, but he's famous enough. Like here's a guy that's very private, but whenever he comes out with the John Wick movie, he's right back on top. He's not the type of guy that really goes into social media and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. To me, Keanu just seems like a very likable guy, and I think that really translates onto the big screen. Whenever I mean, yeah, Bill and Ted 3 sucks, and what I've heard about the new Matrix movie is not good. I wish that he would, just stick to John Wick and keep on that role. Uh, but I think with Keanu Reeves, even back in the day, he was doing some great movies, and he continues to make great movies. He continues to entertain, and I think that's why Keanu is, you know, he's a great actor, great action star, whatever you want to call it, because he entertains, and he's a guy that can do anything, whether that be action or comedy or sci-fi or a drama. Uh, he's a jack of all trades. Comic book. I mean, Constantine. That's comic book. Jordan Peele. I haven't seen too many of his movies. Hey, Wild Man Beyond. We got Wild Man in the house. Never been. Keanu is just like Tom Cruise. They should do a movie together. Yeah, that'd be cool. Perfect Witness. I have not seen yet. Well, not attitude in the sense of rude. Obviously, he's insanely nice. I just mean in terms of his approach to characters in action films. Yeah, I mean, the way he plays his characters. Again, he's a guy. Keanu is capable of anything, and again, that could, whether that be action or drama or sci-fi or comedy, and he's believable. That's the thing. He's believable. People believe in Keanu Reeves. People believe in Tom Cruise, and the box office for Top Gun Maverick shows that here's a sequel that a lot of people can relate to and invest in, and they believe in, and it shows. The John Wick movie, John Wick 3 made a lot of money, big hit, and it shows that Keanu, and I mean, but the action genre can still work in this type of style. And Keanu is great in it. So I mean, yeah. John Wick 5. Yeah, I did hear about that, the Gary Busey thing. Thoughts on the latest and upcoming Scream Factory releases? I don't know what they're releasing. Yeah, Gary Busey's crazy. Yeah, Tom Cruise. I mean, he's done some action movies. Um, that I've liked and enjoyed. Uh, but if people call him an action star, I mean, I wouldn't disagree with them. I like him as an actor, but his main bread and butter is Mission Impossible. Outside of that, it's hard to view him as an action star. I don't necessarily view Top Gun. Yeah, I mean, Top Gun is more like action adventure or thriller. But I mean, if you were to ask me whether would I rather watch the John Wick movies or Top Gun Maverick, I'm going to pick the John Wick movies. To me, that's more my flavor, more my cup of tea. I still enjoy Top Gun Maverick. I know there's rumors of a third one. You don't need Top Gun 3. Top Gun Maverick worked because, people know Top Gun, people recognize and are familiar with Top Gun, even if they've never seen the first movie. So, being that it's a big property, it's Tom Cruise, uh, Danger Zone, the soundtrack, and it was a big hit. Really being that Top Gun Maverick was such a big hit, you would think that Hollywood would, look at that and say, hey, we should, follow that formula. This is how you do it right, instead of, keep putting out mediocre movies and, all these mediocre projects and that are just legacy sequels. I mean, which Maverick is a sequel, but it did something right, and the box office shows. But for some reason, Hollywood can't look at that and say, "Hey, this is what we should do." Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley. Because we want to follow Top Gun Maverick. But that's for Netflix. I mean, I don't think they're going to release it in theaters, right? So why don't they just release that in theaters? Yeah, I agree. The Fugitive is a classic. Yeah, I think we would win that battle. Same with Harrison Ford. I also like him as an actor. I mean, he did a string of action movies, even aside from the Indiana Jones. But Tom Hanks is doing Pinocchio. Indifferent, indifferent. Cobra Kai triggered Top Gun Maverick when it comes to legacy sequels. Exactly. Cobra Kai is great. Bruce Willis couldn't get away from his action hero image after Die Hard. I mean, but I've enjoyed some of the movies that he did after Die Hard. Like The Last Boy Scout, Striking Distance is not bad. Last Man Standing, I enjoyed that. The Fifth Element. So, he did some good movies after that. Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3. I don't know. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great game. And no wokeness with Top Gun Maverick and no screwing up or deconstructing Tom Cruise's character. Exactly. See how that works, Hollywood? Yeah. A common writer. Nicholas Cage, I would say, is an action star to a degree. I mean, him and Con Air definitely channels the great 90s action archetype. But as a whole, outside the Rock Con Air face off, I don't know. I mean, yeah, and you can kind of say that, like, Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford did a string of, some action movies. I mean, the early 90s with the Patriot Games and, Clear and Present Danger. But, Harrison Ford also did some other stuff that was good. I mean, like Witness, great dramatic movie. Regarding Henry, great dramatic movie. Um, so, I mean, I get what you're saying, though. Yeah, The Jackal. Would I like to meet Ralph Macchio? Sure. Looks like Jason David Frank is having a bad year so far. Yeah, karma. Yeah. Are you aware Top Gun references Cobra Kai? No, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't catch it. I mean, the Top Gun references. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like Top Gun Maverick references Cobra Kai. But I know. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I have noticed. A score to settle. Okay. It's really interesting to analyze what does and doesn't make an action star. Yeah. I mean, but, if you compare, let's say today, Keanu Reeves, uh, Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise. Yeah. I mean, compared to a lot of other action stars now, then yeah, I would probably consider them action stars because they represent sort of the last era of believable uh, heroes, and you also throw in the human factor. I mean, John. I mean, take a look at this. John Wick Chapter 3 made a lot of money. Top Gun Maverick made a lot of money, and it stars two big actors that are. And you can actually see that. Hey, it's them. It's them doing the action. It's not comic book. It's not fantasy. It's not CG. Sometimes they use CG, but there's a tangibility factor there. There's a human factor there, and the box office for both movies definitely um, proves it. That hey, this formula still works. Yeah, Broken Arrow is great. All right. Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately. Um. To the Rock, no, because Sean Connery's passed away. I don't know how you would do it. Even the cast of the show, okay, I have to check that out. I got to go with Waffles. I agree that Reeves has a good relatability and badassery to him. Yeah, a lot of people believe in Keanu Reeves. A lot of people believe in Tom Cruise, and so yeah, I definitely miss practical effects. Michelle Yeoh's in the new Avatar sequels. Why? Like Tom Cruise with Top Gun Maverick. Do you want to see happen with Speed 3? Um, to be honest, if I'm going to say no because Bill and Ted 3 and Matrix 4. That's why. Like the difference I would say between Keanu Reeves and Tom Cruise um, is I don't, and that's the tough thing because I'm a big fan of both guys, but when it comes to Keanu, it seems like if it's not John Wick, it's not going to work out. Bill and Ted 3 didn't work out. Matrix 4 didn't work out. And it's like those are movies. I mean, did we really need a Matrix 4? Not really. Did we really need a Bill and Ted 3? Not really. But, Tom Cruise makes it work because the Mission Impossible films, I think the people that he surrounds himself with, like the filmmakers and stuff like that, the production company, uh, and with every Mission Impossible film makes money. They know what they're doing. Um, but going back to Speed 3, I have a feeling that I don't know if it would I don't know if it would be as good. And that's my fear. That's my fear with Speed 3. I love Keanu, but it seems like whenever he's going back to make a sequel to one of his past films, especially as of late, it doesn't work. And that's why, I would not want to see it. Again, I love Keanu Reeves, but you know, Speed 3, I just have a bad feeling that they would just not get the right director. I don't know if it would work. Definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I don't know what happened to Martin Lawrence. Here's a good question: non-action actors that have potential to be good action stars. Uh, hmm. Nowadays, I don't know. I have to really think about that. Like, well, I'm going to turn this around. Like, this question here, it's a good question. What do you guys think of this question? Like, is there any actors now that are non-action that have the potential to be to take on that mantle, that action star persona? Exactly. Yeah, Nicolas Cage is doing different stuff, and I'm not saying that everything he's done is a slam dunk, but there's been a lot of good stuff he's done. Come on, Alter Ego. A Top Gun Maverick sequel to Talladega Nights. Come on. I like Talladega Nights, but I would not want to see that. I know I like Michelle Yeoh, but I wish that she wouldn't do Avatar sequels. Yeah, Bullet Train. I need to watch. Well, I'm trying to catch up with the comments here, and I'm trying to. There's a lot of people here in the chat. Wow. Um, yeah, they did. Um, yeah, Jerry Bruckheimer. I'm a fan of. Bill and Ted 3 could have been made. Yeah, exactly. It was way too late. They should have done it maybe not too long after Bogus Journey, but I think it was 30 years too late. I agree. Hey, Stranger Boy, could I see Henry Cavill as James Bond? You know what? I would not. You know what? I can maybe go for that, but I have a feeling that they would probably go with somebody younger. Well, Jason David Frank is getting a divorce. From what I heard, he cheated. Yeah, Donnie Yen and John Wick 4 should be fun. William Zabka, yeah, like why didn't he have more of a bigger career? I know what people are going to say. Well, he was the bully in the Karate Kid, that's why. But yeah, William Zabka, he was, he should have been in more back in the day. Dacre Montgomery, okay. A Top Gun and Rambo crossover, sure. If Sly did Willy's Wonderland, that would have been fun. Yeah, the final chapter is good. Chris Pratt, sure. Bullet Train was great. Yeah, I need to check out Bullet Train. The last good MCU movie. Hmm. Probably Captain America: Civil War. I could see Dolph Lundgren in Top Gun. Idris Elba as 007. I'm down for that. Um, Austin St. John's better than JDF. Yeah, I agree. Are you familiar with the scandal going on with Olivia Wilde, the next Amber Heard for sure? No, I haven't heard about that. What's going on with Olivia Wilde? Uh, DeVar Montgomery, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. And if I'm going a little bit fast here, I'm just trying to catch up with the comments. What if Nick Cage was in the Winnie the Pooh movie? I would watch it. Police Story and Tango and Cash crossover. That would have been cool. Stallone could keep playing Rambo until the day he dies because he's more than 75 and keep playing him and did these stunts is pretty dangerous. Yeah. You know what? Stallone, I love him to death, but he should retire. Even Samaritan, I gave it a decent review, but I can see really forgetting Samaritan. I mean, Stallone's not bad in it, but it's not the turnaround for Sly. But I'll probably go on for a few more minutes here. Oh, thank you, John Smith. Thank you. The last good Mark Ruffalo film before, I don't know. I don't know, Collateral? He was in Collateral. The Whitewashing and Bullet Train? I didn't hear about that. Is the action movie genre limiting for actors? No, I mean, it depends on the actor. I mean, who there's not a lot of I think there's some good actors now, but I mean, I guess it depends on who they cast. What if Brandon Lee played Doctor Strange? Yeah, that would have been cool back in the day. Yeah, Collateral's great. I would say it's definitely it could be my favorite Tom Cruise movie. What if Keanu Reeves played Doctor Strange back in the '90s? That would have been cool too. I got to go with Civil War on that one. A Bullet Train is based on a Japanese novel, and the characters are Japanese. I didn't know that. Hey, Little Caesars is good. Trying to see if I missed any comments. Yeah, I did hear about Sly getting divorced. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is good. Could Fabio work as Batman? I would watch it in a heartbeat. And you can have Fabio be Batman, and some of the villains would be, the pedophiles of Hollywood. The bad guys would be Harvey Weinstein and Ezra Miller and Victor Salva. Marvel put the last nail in their own coffin with She-Hulk twerking. Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, yeah, $3 isn't. That's a steal. Yeah, for $3, yeah, that's a good deal for a movie now. Yeah, She-Hulk twerking. Have a good one, Steven. Yeah, She-Hulk doing a striptease. Yeah, that's going to be the next episode of She-Hulk. It's going to be a take on striptease. Oh God, She-Hulk. Oh God. The most overrated Predator film. I haven't seen Prey, so I'm not going to say that yet. But I'll say for the moment, Predators, because when that came out, people were comparing it to the first movie, but so many times Predators, rehashed scenes from the first movie. It's basically a reboot of the first. So, like I said, I haven't seen Prey, so I'm not going to say Prey yet. But For the moment, I'll say Predators. She-Hulk ain't got shit on Demi Moore. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather see Demi Moore twerk than She-Hulk. That's cool if you like Predators. I'm not gonna, you know, I'll disagree. Amber Turd. Ezra Miller and Amber Heard should be both locked in a room together. Yeah, the Cuckoo's Nest. Shake hands with, watch a movie with, do a commentary with. Godzilla fan freaks. Richard Esso. I don't know who they are, Bobby. Yeah, Michelle Yeoh can beat up She-Hulk. Thoughts on the Island, a Michael Bay film, haven't seen. She-Hulk will be canceled like Resident Evil. Yeah. I have the Island, but I haven't seen the film. Yeah, Reacher season 2 should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Just pray for the Prey film not to be disappointed. I have a bad feeling. I mean, I have Hulu, but I'm not paying for it, so I could watch it. But I just have a bad feeling about Prey. Yeah, Willow's a great movie. I have it on DVD somewhere. Yeah, Lucky Number 11. That's a good movie. Um, I know Rambo Raff reviewed it recently. Yeah, that's a really good movie. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Not yet. I want to check that out though. I do want to check that out. How should Hollywood make the teen genre better? Get better writers. Get writers in there that know how to write comedy and write great characters. So they can start there. The Willow series, to be honest, I don't know if I have a lot of interest in it. That's just me. Vanilla Sky, um, that's actually one of the films that you requested, and I'll be watching that pretty soon here. So yeah, I'll be watching that and Max Payne. So yeah, I'm trying to wind down on the request here. There's a few left, but yeah, I know you requested Vanilla Sky and Max Payne, so I'll be watching those. I'll be watching those soon. Yeah, uh, Bud Spencer, MC Hammer, Clint Eastwood. I'll ride a Jeep with Eastwood, break dancing with Bud MC Hammer, go to Brazil with Bud Spencer, I guess. I Spy, haven't seen. How should Hollywood make the horror genre better? Create your own. Uh, Stop going back to the well of Michael Myers and Jason and Freddy and create your own killers. Come up with new horror villains, new franchises, just anything that's outside the box. My favorite is probably the first one, but yeah, Hollywood in regards to horror, they should just create new ideas or think outside the box. What do you think will ever get a great or at least decent Terminator film? Probably never. Arnold, especially after the last one, Dark Fate. Uh, I just think that there should not be any more Terminator films. Even after Arnold is long gone, it just there should be no more. To me, just just do new stuff. The Leprechaun films, don't really care for. I've seen the first four, and that's enough. Yeah, I mean, John Hughes would, if John Hughes now would see what comedy has become, he would be spinning in his grave. Fighting Crime with Jackie Chan, RoboCop, I don't know, go to the premiere. Ever since the disaster that was Dark Fate. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know Arnold right now is filming a TV show for Netflix, but there's not, I don't know much about it. You know what? I'm gonna go with Friends, and I know people might disagree, but I could never get into that. I could never get into Friends. Go to KFC with, cook with, and go skydiving with. Um, I'll go skydiving with Stallone, Eric Cartman, KFC, Gordon Ramsay cook. Yeah, Commando 2. The Winnie the Pooh horror movie, not really. But I'll go on for 5 more minutes here. And that will be about an hour and 20. Yeah, Dark Fate makes me appreciate Terminator 3 more, and that's saying a lot. Yeah. It makes Terminator 3 look like Schindler's List or something. Or, you know, Dark Fate makes Terminator 3 looks a lot, look like freaking Platoon. For me, my most overrated is going to have to be the '70s show. I used to like the show a lot, but as time goes on, it hasn't aged well. How would I reboot James Bond? I would not bring back Bond for a year. I mean, especially after hearing about No Time to Die and how it ended. Yeah, I mean, I would not go back to Bond for a good while. But even when they do, I have a feeling that they will probably cast someone very young for Bond. Uh, it's sad, really, because I'm a big fan of the Bond character, and I have a bad feeling that whenever they do cast somebody for Bond, whoever that might be, I have a feeling he's not going to be good. As much as I want Idris Elba, I don't think it's going to happen. Henry Cavill, maybe, but even him, he's hitting close to 40, and I don't think they're going to go that direction. That's just me. Yeah, Salvation had potential. It's just a lot of characters in the show are very unlikable. Yeah, I've never saw that '70s show. I never watched it. I'll make the Bond films R-rated and cast Scott Adkins. I say it's going to be another year or two before they go back to Bond or even considering casting somebody. But I'll answer one more question here. So what will be the last question of the stream? Mr. Bum Tickler, really? Who the Olivia Munn? I don't mind. Dark Fate really made Terminator 3 a better movie. Yeah, I agree. Demi Lovato, no. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here for now. For everybody out there that jumped in here in the stream, uh, thank you for tagging along here. And yeah, we'll do a hangout soon, and I'll make an announcement about that. Um, for the next hangout, and I'll let you guys know when that is. But for everybody out there, Bobby, Grand Theft Ruben, Wildman Beyond, Johnny Jerry, DJ, Alter Ego, Common Rider, uh, Bobby, Steven earlier, Ross, John Smith. Uh, Thank you guys out there for uh, tagging along, and we'll get up again. So have a good day, and fuck Mark Ruffles.